Hi girls, how are you? Okay, I'm gonna tell you about weaning Alexandra during the nights. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain it the best I can because, you know, English is not my first language, but okay, I'm gonna try, okay? First of all, I wanna say that, yes, I'm gonna tell this from my experience because, I mean, it worked for me, but sometimes, you know, babies are so different, so what works for me maybe doesn't work for you. But anyways, I hope I can help you somehow by telling you how it was with Alexandra. I wanted to stop breastfeeding her during the nights because she was waking up like so many times, like 5-6 times, and she would like go from one breast to the other one and to the other and changing like this. So I was spending the whole night not sleeping. I have pain in my back and I was stressed. My mood was like changing. I was like this for almost like 2 months. So there was one point where I was like, okay, I need to stop this because also she's not resting, she's not sleeping, she should be improving and she's like going backwards, and I also need to change this because it's changing my mood. So I was waking up in the mornings and I was upset, angry, because I had like the worst nights of my life. So I spoke with Israel and I told him, okay, you know, I need to stop this. So I'm gonna begin doing it. So I just need your support because I know Alexandra is gonna cry, and you know, I need you to like support me. And he was like, yes, completely, let's do this. So what I want to say is, like, once you begin to weaning the baby, the thing is you have to be really sure you are gonna do it, because it doesn't make sense you try for 1 night, for 2 nights, and then at the 3rd, 4th time you stop because you don't want to hear them cry, because then they cry for nothing the first days. You know, Alexandra didn't cry that much. She cried like a lot the first night, but then the rest of the night she was pretty good. But still, you know, like, babies are different, and maybe she cried only for 1 night, maybe another babies they cry a little bit more. What I didn't want to do is to leave the baby crying alone, so I wanted to be with her the whole time so she wouldn't feel I was like abandoned her, or like it was like so dramatic for her. So the first night I began the routine. You have to do always the same routine and like talk to them the same sentences so they will understand that every day is happening the same, okay? So it's easier for them. So I will give her the shower, give her dinner, we'll go to the room, and when we get to the room there is already the white noise and like a light, soft light, okay? Then we read some books, and then once she does like this because she wants to sleep, she does like this, then okay, I will breastfeed her. And then what I did in this moment, when I saw she was already relaxed and she was kind of falling asleep, then I stopped breastfeeding her and I told her, okay, Alexandra, now it's time to do no-no. No-no is like, it's time to go night-night, okay, to sleep. I turn off the little light that I have, and then, of course, the first night Alexandra began to cry. She was crying for 1 hour and a half. And what to do in this moment? Okay, I was with her, okay, I was next to her, I was hugging her, I was kissing her, I was like, Alexandra, I know, I understand you, but... ¿Qué quieres? Okay, 1 second. ¿Qué quieres? 1 second. Okay, so, yes, I will try to make her understand that I understand what's going on, that you are sad, but we need to go night-night. I will keep saying the same things. I will sing to her the same songs every day so she knows these songs are because you need to go to sleep. I will tell her stories. I will like do like this on her body. Everything that you have to do, it's, I mean, anything you want to do, but giving her, like, but breastfeeding her, okay? I will try to make her relax and stop crying and calm her down by hugging her, touching her, blah blah blah. I will sing, so she will stop crying for like a minute or 2, but then she will remember, oh, I want to the breast, so she will say teta teta teta, and then I will have to begin again. No, Alexandra, listen, okay, I'm gonna tell you a story, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I also offer her water. Okay, so every time, or like most of the time when she was asking me teta teta, that means breast, I would say, do you want water instead? Do you want some water? Yes, because sometimes when they are crying, they are so focused on crying that they need like something like to take them out of this like bubble. So that's why I offer her water, because then when I was offering her water, I found out that sometimes after drinking the water, she will calm down by herself, you know, like, okay, I don't even remember what I was crying about, so I'm just tired, I'm gonna sleep. So yes, the first night she was crying. I mean, it took her like 1 hour and a half to fall asleep, and then during the night she would wake up. First time that she woke up asking me for the breast, she stayed another hour crying. Israel and I, we were away because she was pushing us, kicking, like almost hitting her head against the wall. Like, it was crazy. I was feeling so bad and so sad. I told Israel, okay, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna breastfeed her. And he was like, no, I mean, she's fine, we are here with her, she's okay, she's just asking for something that we are saying no. And then I understood. I was like, it's true, I mean, she's crying just because we don't give her what she wants, but she's completely fine. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do something. We went to the bathroom, I put some water on her face and on her hands, to try to calm her down, because she was like really upset in this time. So it worked. She calmed down. I told her, Alexandra, my love, we need to go night now. So we went to the bed. I began singing to her, and then she fell asleep. She woke up like 2-3 more times that night. She would cry for 5-10 minutes, and then she would stop. Like, I would give her, I can give you the breast, but do you want water? Water. I would give her water. The following nights, it was getting better and better. The first night it took me to, I took her to fall asleep 1 hour and a half. The next nights it was 30-40 minutes. She would still cry, but much less. I mean, she would cry, she would stop, she would cry, she would stop. And she began waking up during the nights 2-3 times. And before, she was waking up more than 5-6 times. So the first week was already an improvement. After the first week, it was getting better and better. She stopped crying. She would just like do like, oh, breast, like breastfeed, like teta, but not crying, more like asking, okay? And the problem, like the following weeks, was that she, instead of crying, she was playing on the bed, because she sleeps with us. So I would like lay down with her, like after breastfeeding her, I would say, okay, it's time to go night. I would put her down, and she would like stand up on the bed, running from one side to the other, like playing. So every time she was like standing up, I was putting her down, standing up, putting her down. There was one moment where she was tired, because I was like, if you stand up 100 times, I'm gonna put you down. So she would stop, and then laying down, she would roll to one side, to the other side. She would grab my hair, pull my eyelashes, things like that. But it was like for 30-40 minutes I was repeating the whole time, Alexandra, stop it, we need to go night. Alexandra, we have to go night, blah blah blah. I would like give her like massage, like cuddling her, like to try to make her to calm her down and like to make her relax. Once she was like relaxed and trying to fall asleep, then I would stop, so she wasn't getting used to those things to fall asleep, because what I wanted to teach her is to fall asleep on her own. So I would use the singing, the massage and everything, just to calm her down. But once she was already relaxing and trying to fall asleep, then I would just stay next to her and just say, okay, Alex, night, it's time to go night, or I would say just like, shh. So I could feel how the next weeks, when she would wake up in the night, only she would ask me for water, or she would say teta, I would say no, teta, no, and then I would say, do you want water? Yes, water. She would drink the water and she would fall asleep. The second week, it was already when she began sleeping the whole night. Like, there were days where she was sleeping 8 hours in a row, and if not, she was waking up once or twice for water. So for me, doing this, it was obviously the best, because I mean, I began to sleep, she began to sleep, she was in a much better like mood the whole time. And then we had to go to Spain, and over there she began with the breastfeeding during the night again, because we were in a house that wasn't our house, so it was hard for her. We didn't want her to cry because there were people. So okay, we kind of like went backwards in Spain, but once we came here, I began doing the same, and she just cried the first night for 10 minutes because she remembered perfectly what we were doing before. So she knows that when I say, okay, it's time to go night-night, no more breastfeeding, she knows it's not more breastfeeding, and she doesn't even play now. She just lays down and hugs me or goes to the other side, kind of she moves till she finds her spot, or till she finds she's comfortable to fall asleep. So I mean, if you want to do it, this is my experience. I recommend you to do it because it has been like much better for all of us. We all sleep better, she sleeps better, she has a better mood. And I was afraid because I thought maybe I would lose like the connection between both of us if I would stop breastfeeding her during the night. But then it comes another things, because now when we go to sleep, she hugs me, she lays on me, you know. So she doesn't breastfeed, but she does another things which are even like more beautiful, like they make you feel like so good. Because there were some points where I was like, she just wants me for my boobs, nothing else. And no, and you realize that no, when you stop breastfeeding, it's like, and she comes and just she hugs you, you are like, oh my god, don't stop this. So I don't know if I'm missing something, but pretty much is that what I did. Okay, when I was seeing her cry, what I was thinking, it was like, this is nothing bad for her, because what I'm trying to do is make her sleep better. And I know she's upset, she's having like a huge tempo and she's kicking me and everything, but it's gonna be better for her. And you know, they understand, they completely understand. I did this when she was 14 months, and she completely understood from the first day what I meant, that breastfeeding needed to stop, that she needed to fall asleep by her own. And they are smart, so they try to cry and scream and everything to get what they want. So anyways, if you have any question, just write it below here. I'll try to answer as soon as possible. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. I know more of the videos are in Spanish, but if I do videos like this that are like more important, or that you ask me on Instagram, I will make them in English as well. And you can follow me on Instagram as well if you are not doing it. And thank you so much. Let's say bye bye. Bye, thank you. Say bye.